On behalf of Class 10, Zidane and I, Smera, extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to you all as we present our school's first ever class day. We are delighted to have you join us for this special occasion and hope you enjoy the performances and presentations that await. Today is a celebration of creativity, learning, expression, and the countless stories that literature has gifted us through the ages. It inspires us to think, imagine, explore new perspectives, build timeless values, and connect with experiences beyond our own.
Before we begin, I want to take all of you back to Rome under Caesar. Gaius Julius Caesar was a member of the first triumvirate. He led the Roman armies to the Gallic Wars and defeated his political rival Pompey in Caesar's civil war. Buoyed by the support of his army and Rome's plebeians, Caesar emerged from his war with Pompey with tremendous power. After being named dictator of Rome for 10 years in 46 BC, he declared himself dictator for life the following year. Caesar's sweeping reforms, such as granting property to retiring soldiers, redistributing land to the poor, and cancelling debts, proved popular with military and Rome's lower and middle classes. Caesar's reforms angered elites, as did his disregard for the Roman Senate and the Republican tradition. A cult of personality developed around Caesar as he minted coins with his image and celebrated his birthday as a public holiday. He consolidated power and proclaimed himself dictator for life in 44 BC, helping create the political conditions that led to the collapse of the Roman Republic and the emergence of the Roman Empire. For his role in these events, he is regarded as one of history's most influential figures.
With that, we now request Naitik and Vibhu to kindly come forward and guide us through the process.
With Julius Caesar's triumphal entry into Rome after defeating his rival Pompey, it is also the Feast of Lupercal, an annual Roman holiday. During the festivities, a soothsayer warned Caesar to beware the Ides of March, an omen Caesar quickly dismisses. Meanwhile, Cassius tries to persuade Brutus that Caesar is dangerously ambitious. Brutus admits that although he loves Caesar, he does not want Caesar to become king and desires the good of Rome above all else. Cassius persuades Casca that the omens are signs of Caesar's imminent tyranny, winning him over to the conspiracy.
Brutus, who has not slept since Cassius spoke to him of the conspiracy, talks himself into believing that assassinating Caesar is the best thing to do for Rome. Brutus continues to be motivated, more by principle than by ambition, emerging as a leader of the plot which has 60 conspirators. On the Ides of March 44 BC, conspirator Decius Brutus persuaded Julius Caesar to attend a Senate meeting at the theatre of Pompey, despite omens and his wife's warnings. Caesar enters the street leading to the Capitol filled with confidence and pride.
Casca, have an eye to sinner, trust not Trebonius, mark well, metal is silver. Decius Brutus love thee not, thou hast wrong, Caius Legatus. There is but one mind in all these men, and it is bent against Caesar. If thou beest not immortal, look about you, security gives way to conspiracy. The mighty gods defend thee. Thy lover, Artemidorus, here will I stand when Caesar passes along, and as a suitor, I will give him this.
The hand of fate is calling.
Ides of March are come.
A Caesar, but not gone.
Hail Caesar, read this schedule.
Trebonius doth desire you to overeat at your best leisure this his humble suit.
Read mine first, O great Caesar, for mine is a suit that touches Caesar nearer. Read it, great Caesar.
What touches us ourselves shall be last served.
Delay not, Caesar. Read it instantly.
What is the fellow mad?
Sirrah, give place.
What urge your petitions in the street? Come to the capital!
I wish your enterprise today may thrive.
What enterprise, Populus?
Where you were.
What said Populus Lena? He wished today our enterprise might thrive. I fear our purpose is discovered. Look how he makes to Caesar. Mark him. Casca, be sudden, for we fear prevention. Brutus, what shall be done? If this be known, Caesar or Cassius shall never turn back again. For I will slay myself. Cassius, be constant. Populus Lena speaks not of our purposes. For look, he smiles. And Caesar does not change. Trebonius knows his time. For look you, Brutus, he draws Mark Antony out of the way.
Where is Metellus Timber? Let him go and presently prefer his suit to Caesar.
He's at rest. Press me on and second him.
Casca, you are the first that have your hand.
Are we all ready? What is now amiss that Caesar and his Senate must redress?
Most high, most mighty, and most puissant Caesar, Metellus Simba, chose before thy seat a humble heart.
I must prevent these, Simba. These couchings and lowly courtesies might fire the blood of ordinary men and turn preordinates and first degree to the law of children. Be not warned to think that Caesar bears such rebel blood that will be thought from the true quality by that which melted fools. I mean, sweet words, low, crooked courtesies, and base spaniel fawning. Thy brother but agrees banished. If thou dost bend and pray and fall for him, I spurn thee like a bird out of my way. Know this, Caesar does not wrong, know the cause will he be satisfied.
Is there no voice more worthy than my own to sound sweetly in the great Caesar's ear for the repealing of my banished brother?
I kiss thy hand, Caesar, but not in blood, desiring thee that Publius Simba may have an immediate freedom of repeal.
What? Lucas?
Pardon, Caesar, Caesar, pardon, as low as to thy foot, that Cassius fought to beg enfranchisement for Publius Simba.
I could be well moved if I were as you. If I could be prayed to move, prayers would move me. But I am constant as the northern star, of whose true fixed and dressing quality there is no fellow in the firmament. The skies are painted with unnumbered sparks. They all fire and everyone that shine. But there is but one in all that holds his place. So the world is furnished well with men, and men are flesh and blood and apprehensive. But I do know in the number but one that unassailable holds on his rank, unshaken of motion, and that I am he. Let me a little show it, that I was constant, Simba should be banished, and constant to remain to keep him so.
Oh, Caesar!
Yes! Great thou lift up Olympus!
Great Caesar!
Doth not fruitless deal!
Speak! Hands for me!
Fly not, stand still. Ambition's debt is paid. Stoop, Romans, stoop. Let us bathe our hands in Caesar's blood up to the elbows and besmear our swords. Then walk we forth, even to the marketplace, and waving our red weapons on our heads, let's all cry peace, freedom, and liberty. Be patient till the last. Romans, countrymen, and lovers, hear me for my cause, and be silent that you may hear. Believe me for mine honor, and have respect to mine honor that you may believe. Censure me in your wisdom, and await your senses, that you may the better judge. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar's, to him I say that Brutus's love to Caesar was no less than his. If then that friend demand why Brutus rose against Caesar, this is my answer. Not that I loved Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Had you rather Caesar were living and died all slaves, than that Caesar were dead to live all free men? As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. As he was valiant, I honor him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. There is tears for his love, joy for his fortune, honor for his valor, and death for his ambition. Who is here so base that would be upon him? If any, speak. For him have I offended. Who is here so rude that would not be a Roman? If any, speak. For him have I offended. Who is here so vile that would not love his country? If any, speak. For him have I offended. I pause for a reply.
None, Brutus. None.
Then none have I offended.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is often turned with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus had told you Caesar was ambitious. If it was so, it was a grievous fault. And grievously had Caesar answered it. Here, under leave of Brutus and the rest. For Brutus is an honorable man. So are they all honorable men. Come I to speak in Caesar's favor. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He had brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this and Caesar seem ambitious? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious. And Brutus is an honorable man. When that the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious. And Brutus is an honorable man. You all did see that on the Lupercal I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious. And sure, he is an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus said, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause told you then to mourn for him? Oh, judgment! Thou art led to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin, there with Caesar, and I must pause till it come back.
With this, we come to the end of the play, Julius Caesar.
Hi, good morning. I'm very happy for attending today's play. I really enjoyed, and I was not even aware of this Julius Caesar. And today, after watching the play, I really felt like going through the novel again, reading over it again, and all the kids, teachers, and the principal. I'm very thankful for them for arranging for this amazing play and inviting us, and I'm very happy with whatever the program is brought about by Trio World School. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm getting to know day-to-day work, what is happening, and many a times I was not aware like what is really happening in the school, but to this time there are so many changes which has been brought up, and it is very I'm very thankful to the school and to the management for whatever the changes you have brought on the aspect of the children's academics. Thank you so much.
It was a stellar performance. very impressed with especially the main characters. They did very well. The diction, the clarity, the emotions, everything was top class. Very impressed. Thank you.
Actually, watching Julius Caesar in front of the whole school and bringing how they brought them into life, the character, the maturity with which the delivery, the expression, I think it was out of the world. I never expected it to come with such vigor and passion. I think there was a lot of hard work that had gone inside while preparation of this, and it really showed on the stage. The way the students at such a huge stage it was. I think I would like to congratulate everyone, even the teachers, the preparatory team, who all have gone and done so much, put in so much of effort and hard work. I think kudos to them. It was a really, had it been played during the earlier days when Shakespeare would have written this play, it would have been, I think, as good as this. It would not have, definitely it would not have been better. The way Brutus, Cassius, Julius Caesar, Antonio, the way they played these characters, mind-blowing. I wish the school all the best and many more such opportunities for them and for us also to see. Thank you. It was a wonderful setup. Thank you.
I'm quite happy to see how the children performed. What I see today is not just the play. It is not half an hour of Julius Caesar play. What I really see is 10 years or 48 confident children, who can really face the world. When I started to put her in the school, I never expected that the children will bloom out this way. What I mean is that the way they have turned out to be, or the way they have bloomed into, is 48 confident children. Now I feel that these kids, the way the school has shaped them, already half the battle is won. The confidence of the children, the way they face the stage, the way they coordinate, the leadership skills, the amazing work they have done, the practice, the hard work, the team work. So I think they are ready. They're really ready. Whether the child studies or not studies, or who's number one, who's number two, that's not the point. But the whole school, the whole teachers has made them into a different level, I feel today. Today I'm happy and I'm confident that I chose trio, and I'm also happy the way how the children has turned out to be. The plays was amazing. The teachers have done a fantastic job, and even the students have done a great work.